She is Debbie Driver, brilliant singer, crazy person. Fucked up
lying there.
Yeah, I was lying in the
I
first
knew.
thing, but
Yeah.
in general, she's just Debbie Driver, isn't it?
Yeah, it's true.
Everybody
This
knows
is
who
true.
is she, no?
This is true. And this is Ron. That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah. Is Debbie Lee Driver is your real name?
Yeah, it's a good name.
Where are you from?
I'm from a place called Crays Hill in Essex, but at the moment I'm living in Hornchurch, so I am an Essex girl.
Is it true that you nearly died in the age of 17?
I had a motorcycle accident, and I wasn't very happy at the time, and I was doing about a ton on an NS 400. It was before I got my licence, and I come off, and it was really all quite surreal, because I do remember coming out of my body and just all weird stuff that you can't explain. And I was unconscious for 6 hours, and when I come round, I was told that, well, first of all, they were constantly asking me if I could move my legs, which obviously I could. And then I found out I'd broke my back in 3 places, so I had to spend 5 months from plaster, like from under my armpits, to just below my belly button. So I was just in this kind of plaster torso, and I had to lie in bed for 5 months, which was quite harsh. But when I did come round and I was in a hell of a lot of pain, I remember thinking, why didn't I die? Because it was a big accident. And I had a little voice come back, and it said to me that I'm going to be here for a long time, so I better get used to it. And I knew then I was on a mission, even though I couldn't walk and I couldn't breathe. I think it's quite interesting.
It is.
The tone has gone down. Steph was being serious.
Do you miss having motorbikes? Fair enough.
Yes. No, I think as soon as I get Rockstar's money, then it's definitely going to be an R1 or an R6 for me. Go storming off down that road, get down on the tank, big wheelie, even though I can't do it, but I'll try. Yeah.
All right. What brought you to play recording studios, and why did you choose me?
It sounds like a question from a Christmas cracker. Well, okay, at the time, let's think. Bands weren't quite working out for me. I think I'd had 3 bands. And funny enough, it's always the drummer. Why is that, Ron? Why are the drummers a bit
fucked
mad?
up normally.
Yeah, well, anyway, so the bands kept folding, and I was getting quite upset because what I wanted to do wasn't materialising, and I just kind of thought, you know what, if I want a job doing, I'm going to have to do it myself. So, I thought I'd find a producer. So I did actually interview about 6, and you were last on the list. And I really actually wasn't going to come here because I thought I'd found the person. And then I thought, no, I should, because I'd arranged the appointment with you. And then when I see you, I thought, oh, it's going to be you. And all you said was hello. I think that's really sweet.
Yeah. What is your album about, Debbie? Paranoid Rage.
Paranoid Rage. It's about. I was going to do something really silly then. I still might. It's about taking over. It's a very reactional album, and it's my reaction to certain situations, and it's about making a stand and taking control. Really, it's also about that. It's also about that, and it's also about that, and it's about all that. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. What is your mission? What's your mission?
My
What does
mission?
Driver stand for? And
My
why
mission?
did you choose your name?
Well, Ron, you didn't prepare for this. I'm disgusted. My mission is world domination. And what was the next one? It's another Christmas cracker one.
Do you want to read it for yourself?
Yes. Right. Where are we? What number was it? Oh, what does driver stand for? Driver stands for being driven, doesn't it? And being strong. And seeing as that was the name I was given, it kind of made sense to call my band Driver now. So I
Makes
think that's
sense.
yeah. And what was the last part of that question? It might have been really important.
And why did you choose your name?
Because of what I just said.
Who do you think will like your album?
I actually think everyone will.
How do you write your songs?
How do I write my songs? It's actually quite strange because I feel like songs come to me, although it's been said before, so it's quite cheesy. But I do just get funny headaches and I write and a song will pop out. And sometimes it's the music verse and sometimes it's the lyrics.
What are your songs about, Debbie?
What are my songs about?
Yes.
What one? What one would you like to know?
Maybe Spit on You.
Well, I like people to make their own minds up about that. I mean, they're kind of all personal experiences. And as I said, it's very reactional. So it's just me reacting to events in my life. But that one is quite dark. It's about a not very nice man. So, yeah.
It's about me, isn't it?
You wish, babe. You wish. In your dreams.
Do you compromise your music?
No.
Who are your influences?
Obviously yourself. Great musician. Great drummer. Gonna buy me a drink later. Yeah, you didn't answer that. My influences, to start off with, kind of, I always think this is slightly cheesy, but Madonna was one when I was really young, just for the sheer fact she was really driven, obviously. But they are Patti Smith, Annie DeFranco, Courtney Love, and L7 and some bands like that. But now it's more Metallica, Avenged Sevenfold, Marilyn Manson. So I think it's got a bit heavier, and I'm more into bands where I used to be more into female singer-songwriters.
When did you first want to do music and why?
I think when I was very young, and I was about 4 years old, and I used to dance like crazy to Zorba the Greek, and I love that bit of music. Why are you laughing? It's a wicked bit of music, and in my mind it used to get faster and faster, and I think that's why I like my songs to have tempo changes, because it has a little mad moment.
Have you been on TV?
Yeah, I kind of was in some bizarre reality TV programme a few years ago called The Great Reality TV Swindle, and that was just completely horrendous. And there's a good clip of me and Johnny English. Have you ever seen Johnny English? Because I used to do a lot of film extra work. So there are these odd clips of me floating around McCoy's Crisp advert, just as like an extra, just faffing around in the background.
All right. What's the best thing about doing what you do?
What you mean, writing music?
Okay.
I think it's a chance for freedom and self-expression without compromising, and I get to totally be myself, which is really, really important to me.
All right. Do you have a boyfriend?
No. Are you asking?
Yeah.
Are you available?